Okay.
May I have a roll call, please?
County Commissioners Bartlett. Here. Cruz.
Here.
DeVore.
Here.
Duffy.
Here.
James. Deputy Director Lazara.
Here.
Director Lapore.
Here. Announcement of the open public meeting law.
Ladies and gentlemen, the notice requirement of the Open Public Meetings Law has been satisfied with respect to this meeting, specifying the time, date, and location, including the annual notice, and adopted the reorganization meeting, and filed with the county clerk, and posted in the administration building, and mailed to 2 newspapers in accordance with the provisions of the law.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner Lazara.
Okay. Flag of our country, salute. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing for a moment of silence to remember all the men and women who have died while serving the United States of America.
O God, who provides for thy people by thy power and rules over them in love, be gracious enough to bless thy servants, our county commissioners in this county of Passaic, that thy people may dwell in peace and safety through our Lord. Amen. Director, just for a record, Commissioners Commissioners Duffy and Orlando Cruz are joining us telephonically.
Thank you. I'll take a motion to approve the minutes of September 30th, 2025.
So moved. Second.
Moved by Bartlett, second by Lazara. Roll call.
County Commissioners Bartlett.
Yes.
Cruz.
Yes.
DeVore.
Yes.
Duffy.
Abstain.
Deputy Director Lazara.
yes.
Director Lapore.
Yes. Take a motion to approve the proclamations. Moved by Lazara.
Second.
Second by Bartlett. Roll call.
Bartlett or? Yeah.
County Commissioners Bartlett.
Yes.
Cruz.
Yes.
DeVore.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Deputy Director Lazara.
Yes.
Director Lapore.
Yes. Administrator's report.
Thank you, Director. First, I want to thank the Passaic County Community College and Dr. Rose for providing the AV support tonight, and also the Parks and Rec Department and the Camp Hope staff for getting this facility ready for our meeting tonight. And then, Director, I'm going to turn it back over to you for our Italian American Heritage Month celebration and our honorees.
Okay. Well, as you know, we're celebrating Italian Heritage Month. And I'd like to proudly say that I'm the first Italian American born in Italy to serve on the freeholder board or any county position for that matter, elected office. So I'm very proud now to honor the following folks. And we'll start out with one of my favorite Italians.
In the back. You're not talking about me, right?
Oh, he's way back there. No, I'm not. Anthony DeNova, would you step forward? Come on down, please. When you get to be Mike, you gotta start playing with glasses. Anthony, give me a person. Excuse me. No spoken twice, but I'm friend, that's okay. So I'm going to read this and then have a few minutes after that. Whereas the Board of County Commissioners of the County of Passaic has the desire to recognize Anthony J. DeNova III in honor of Italian American Heritage Month. Anthony DeNova is a distinguished public servant whose lifelong dedication to government administration, civic leadership, and community service exemplifies the values of the Italian American experience: perseverance, integrity, family, and public duty. Whereas Mr. DeNova served as a Passaic County administrator for nearly 2 decades, where he led fiscal responsibility and innovative thinking, overseeing a $450 billion budget, negotiating 23 collective bargaining agreements, and implementing the cost of living initiatives that included regional consolidation of the jail and detention centers. Under his leadership, Passaic County has achieved 5 consecutive budgets with no tax levy increase. Who's your budget, Joe? It's okay. And also reached the highest fundraising in the county's history and built a reserve fund at record levels, setting a new standard for effective and accountable government. Mr. DeNova spearheaded capital investments, including a $90 million expansion of the county's long-term care facility, extensive park and historic site renovations, the creation of a new county park in over 50 years, and the modernization of the county golf course, all of which enhance the quality of life for the residents of Passaic County. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Mr. DeNova's leadership earned the national recognition for establishing the county's first at-home testing program, preserving financial stability, and rapidly expanding access to vaccines and testing. I might add to that we received calls when Mr. DeNova was here from all over the country, different counties, asking them for how we're doing it and how they can get it done. So he's passionate about it. Whereas the civic involvement extends far beyond his professional role, serving on boards and commissions that support affordable housing, individuals with disabilities, children's education, and veterans, and continuing his service today as a consultant, mentor, and advocate for efficient and passionate governance. Anthony J. DeNova III is proud of his Italian heritage, tracing his roots to his grandparents who emigrated from Naples and other regions of Italy that settled in Paterson, New Jersey, where his family's values of hard work, opportunity, and service were passed down through the generations. Whereas he's been a proud member of the Aliens of America, an historic Italian-American organization founded in Paterson to support children with Down syndrome, continuing a tradition of giving and care that reflects the heart of Italian-American philanthropy. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the Passaic County Board of County Commissioners that it hereby publicly recognizes and applauds Anthony J. DeNova III for his significant contributions he has made and the exemplary service he has devoted to the county of Passaic and the community. And be it further proclaimed that this board wishes Anthony J. DeNova III health, happiness, and continued success.
Thank you. Commissioners, thank you very much. It's always an honor to be here, be back in your presence. This side of the day is not as retirement is wonderful. I had a lot of those great hairs before. But it's kind of weird to hear all that stuff because, nobody does anything. So it's a great team effort. Many of the department heads here deserve much of the credit that kind of in that proclamation. But in terms of the Italian heritage, it is something that I'm very proud of. My 4 grandparents came to this country, one as an illegal. And when I hear today about illegal, right, I think to myself, you can't paint with a broad brush. My grandfather was not the best citizen over in Italy. He was orphaned, one of 11 kids who grew up on the streets, and basically had to steal food in order to eat and survive. Stole money to stow away to come to this country. But when he got to this country, my grandfather always said that he never wanted to go back to Italy because America was offering him the opportunity. And he worked hard. He wasn't educated, didn't spend a day in school. My mother and my aunt would read to him every night in the newspaper so he could learn English. He was very proud to be American. So I always like to caution people in this time that we're living in, where people just say illegal immigrants, that many people came here in many different ways, but they love this country and they're coming here for opportunities. So when you hear that and you think about that, when you're experiencing yourselves, just remember that people are good people, I believe, right, at the core. There's good in everybody. But my grandparents instilled in all of us that this was the country that gave us, and they worked hard, and they made sure that we remembered our heritage and instilled in us what it meant to be an Italian American, what was Italian American, not Italian American. And I'm grateful for that, and we try to hold those traditions today and try to pass it down to my children. So I don't want to belabor it. I thank the commissioners again. I have to especially thank our clerk to the board, my Irish friend Linda. For years, has always put a lot of effort into the Irish Heritage Month. Duffy, if you're listening, but he really went out of his way. Banner this year, kind of colors and grenades on it. You really did yourself proud. He reminds me that it's 33 1/3% Italian, but you would never know.
25%.
And Real Duffy, you're there, or Commissioner Duffy, you're there?
Hold on one second.
Is he on the phone?
Yep. Go ahead, Commissioner Duffy.
Commissioner Duffy, you're there? Maybe not.
Commissioner, can you hear me? Commissioner?
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay, this was too far for you to come out of your house? All right, well, thank you all very much, I appreciate it. Congratulations to the other honorees. I know two of them aren't feeling well, my good friend, Cherry and Joanne Brazil, I'm feeling well, Mark here with us. I know his son, Councilman Cherry, are a little old this year. And I got to meet him for the first time. We love Palo Alto, Passaic County. Good work. My work.
I think she's ready. I think you're definitely ready.
Who's next?
Okay, you're next. Even though our good friend Anthony Vancheri wasn't able to be here tonight, our deputy director would still like to read into the record.
I would.
The honor. Thank you.
And I'd like to invite Chris and Michelle. Son and daughter. To accept this on Tony's behalf. So just a little bit of background. Tony and I go back, we probably started working together about 10 years ago. And we're both Estonian, by the way. So, sometimes things didn't go the way we wanted it. But, like through, our discussions and we both had the same end in sight, and that was to honor our veterans and to make sure they know that Passaic County is here and we have their back. Because and Chris, stop. As we know, the veterans from the Vietnam War, when they came back from Vietnam, they were not given a very good welcome back. And I guess the thing that I always felt was they needed to know that we were all here for them. Tony's friends with every single person at this table, I believe, and he's like another brother to us. So I am honored to be able to stand before you and this opportunity to properly issue into the record. Whereas the Board of County Commissioners of the County of Passaic has a desire to recognize Anthony Tony Vancheri in honor of Italian American Heritage Month. Whereas Tony Vancheri was born in 1948 in Liège, Belgium, to Sicilian parents from the town of Villarosa in the province of Eno. Following his father Giacomo's courageous decision to seek work and stability for his family after World War II. Whereas in 1953, the Piaceri family immigrated to the United States, first arriving in Hoboken, New Jersey, and soon settling in Paterson, a city that would become Tony's lifelong home and where he met his beloved wife, Anna Maria. Whereas in 1968, Tony was drafted into the United States Army and served honorably as a combat medic during the Vietnam War, earning his American citizenship while in service, a testament to his deep loyalty to his adopted country. Whereas Tony Piaceri founded the Vietnam Veterans for America Paterson Chapter 33 to honor the 33 brave soldiers from Paterson who lost their lives in the Vietnam War, while also creating a space of support and solidarity for returning veterans in need. Whereas throughout his life, Tony has exemplified the values of hard work, sacrifice, love of family, and devotion to community, standing as a symbol of the American dream, achieved through perseverance and pride in his heritage. Whereas his story not only honors his family's immigrant legacy, but also serves as an inspiration to future generations of Italian Americans and all those who seek opportunity and purpose in the United States. Now therefore, let it be proclaimed by the Passaic County Board of County Commissioners that it hereby publicly recognizes and applauds Anthony Tony Piaceri for the significant contributions he has made and the exemplary service he has devoted to the County of Passaic and to the community. And it further proclaimed that this board wishes Tony Piaceri health, happiness, and continued success.
And through the small straws of my big sister said I had to speak. My dad wanted to be here tonight, but he had a procedure yesterday, and it was best that he stayed home and just rested. And he was in Lansing yesterday, as we were in the hospital until around 8 o'clock. He's like, we gotta go tomorrow. So Dad, don't worry, Michelle and I will come here. He's grateful for this award. He wanted to personally thank the Deputy Director of Lazar, of course, without me, and Director of the Board for making this happen, as well as the rest of the county commissioners. If you know my dad, like Commissioner Lazar said, he's all about doing what's right for the community, especially when it comes to veterans. He'll tell you when he went to Vietnam, he went there as Antonio, came back as Tony, because he got his citizenship when he was in the Army, he was serving his country. And he's made it his mission to continue to do everything he can to honor the memory of many of his brothers and sisters that were lost. And as the Deputy Director knows, she hears a lot from him about certain things because he's very passionate about that, just like he is with his family. Myself and Michelle, both our brothers Anthony and Nick, are proud of 10 people that he's accomplished, and just we're grateful for this honor. So thank you again.
Picture. Our Commissioner DeVore to present the proclamation to Luca Mann.
He do this sort of on the top. So he thank you. They pitted educators together, so we do it for them. With that, with myself to read. Whereas the Board of County Commissioners of the County of Passaic has a desire to recognize Luca Mann and have the honor of Italian American Heritage Month. And whereas Luca Mann is an Italian American who embodies a spirit of determination, education, and community. He immigrated to the United States with his family in 1982, bringing with him a deep passion for learning and a commitment to community. And whereas Luca Mann was honored by the Italian American Society's with scholarships in the prestigious Leonardo da Vinci Scholar Award, recognizing his outstanding academic achievements. And whereas Luca Manna's career in libraries spanned more than 3 decades, during which he has been a consistent advocate for innovation and collaboration. From the early automation of library collections and the expansion of today's digital resources, he has remained focused on connecting individuals with knowledge and opportunities. And whereas Luca Manna, for the past 9 years, has served as the executive director of Pals Plus, guiding libraries in Passaic County with vision and dedication. He was also instrumental in the creation of the Passaic County Book Festival, an annual celebration that brings readers and authors together. And whereas Luca Manna, as international president of Luke Vucenzano, the library of his hometown in Cardile, Italy, you like that, right? Continues the resources to support historical research in, this is where I get messed up, Salento residents living abroad, further strengthening the cultural bond between Italy and the United States. And whereas Luca Manna's devotion to preserving culture and heritage, both locally and globally, exemplifies the values of family, tradition, and community that are centered to the Italian American experience. His commitment to connecting people through knowledge and shared resources highlights the importance of education in building stronger, more connected communities. And now, therefore, be it proclaimed by the Passaic County Board of County Commission that is hereby publicly recognizing and applauds Luca Manna for the significant contribution he has made in the executive service he has devoted to the county of Passaic and to the commission and to the community. And be it further proclaimed that the board wishes Luca Manna health, happiness, and continued success. God bless you.
Wow. That was unbelievable. Great job with the Italian pronunciation, because I know that's really the challenge, right? This is amazing. Thank you, Commissioner LaFleur, Commissioners, Mr. Mr. Villalobos for speaking earlier, and Mr. LaFleur for that amazing proclamation. This is a tremendous honor for me tonight. It's a great privilege, and honestly, just a little surreal to be here, honored with all these amazing Italian Americans. Up until I saw my name on that sign, I thought Lou was going to come up to me and say, "Yeah, we made a mistake." So I have a real serious case of imposter syndrome going on right now. My family moved to this country on November 6, 1982, which is 43 years ago next month. I was 8 years old. I was 3 weeks away from my 9th birthday. I learned my first words of English on the airplane coming over. Thank you. That's all I knew coming into this country. When we landed at JFK, I remember being surrounded by this sort of multicultural environment. People, languages I'd never seen before, clothing I'd never experienced before. But we all sort of had this common feeling, right? We were all just moving toward a future none of us could ever imagine. I was given a green card that day, and I still have one. Even though I am now a citizen, I should have. I had no idea at the time that it was more than a piece of plastic. It was really sort of a key that opened the door to opportunity, to learning, and belonging. The next morning, I wake up, it's Lyndhurst, New Jersey. I look out the window and I see 3 things. I see a big tree. I see a squirrel, which I had never seen before, because in southern Italy, where I'm from, we don't have squirrels, we have lizards. And this beautiful classical-looking building. So, wondering what that was, I learned that building was the Lyndhurst Public Library. So the Lyndhurst Public Library was the first building I saw in daylight in the United States. Not long after, I got my first library card. I couldn't read a single word of English much back then, but then I sat for hours
just sort of looking through books, leafing up through all these pages, sort of kind of imagining what the stories could be inside. It's sort of looking back that I think about the power of both cards, the power of that green card and the library card. And they both stand for the same idea of opportunity. One opens the door to a new country, and one opens the door to the world. But really enough about me. Tonight I'm really here because of the work that libraries do every single day to better their communities. I thank my past colleagues who are here tonight and those who weren't able to make it but send their support for the tremendous work that they do. And if there's ever any doubt of your impact in the world, I'm one of those countless lives that was changed by what libraries represent. I believe that knowledge and information should be accessible, that dreams should be limitless, that everyone is welcome, and that opportunity should belong to everyone. By recognizing me tonight, you're also honoring the people whose courage and dreams made this life, my life, possible. You honor my parents, who dreamed of a better life for their two sons, and had the courage in their mid-30s to leave everything and everyone they knew and start again in a new country. You honor my father, who grew up one of 8 children in a southern Italy that was still economically ravaged by the Second World War. As a boy, he used to run around the hills gathering wood, and for a few weeks, he'd sell it in town for a few leaving. One day, a vendor was in town. He went up to this vendor with a handful of coins and to buy himself a new pair of shoes. At 13, he wrote his father to say he didn't want to hurt sheep anymore. He was done hurting sheep, he just wanted more. And he spent the rest of his too short life chasing that goal. You honor my mother, who lost her father as a little girl and was sent to an orphanage. She was separated from her siblings, but yet somehow held on to the family, to courage, and a steadfast faith in education, which is what was instilled in me. And of course, she makes the world's best meatballs, and I will die on that hill. But it's her strength and courage and her perseverance throughout every hardship that taught me that even when life takes everything, it doesn't take your will to endure and rise again. You honor my brother, who left Italy just as he was coming of age, and through determination and grace, built a career as a successful thoracic and vascular surgeon and wound care specialist. He's also a pilot and an FAA certified flight instructor because why not? And is passing out that passion to his son, my nephew, who at 16 is already flying airplanes solo. By himself, with nobody else, he's flying airplanes. And of course, his wife was to put up with both of them. And you really honor my grandparents, all my aunts and uncles and cousins, those who stayed and those who left and built new homes in distant lands, but never lost their connection to our roots. I stand on their shoulders, and I hope that they're proud and that I am honoring their sacrifices. In recognizing me tonight, you honor every Italian who has ever left their homeland. With a suitcase full of cheese, most likely injuries. Those who built this country's bridges and roads, who built bakeries and shops, who sent their children to school believing that each generation climbed just a little higher than the last. Those are the first waves of immigration into this great country, who even when they were made to feel unwelcome, they built lives of dignity and hope. You honor the spirit of La Famiglia, of speaking loudly and laughter over long tables and delicious food, of stubborn hope and of pride in where we come from. And you honor that moment when you spot another Italian in a room full of strangers and your internal radar goes off, you make eye contact, you nod, and you wait, what is that? That is the connection, that unspoken, I know you, that's the power of heritage. So I'm thrilled that it's being celebrated here tonight. I'm here in gratitude. I think of that 8-year-old boy who left everything he knew and sobbed in his mother's arms as he watched friends and family waving goodbye through the car's rear window as he drove away. And then in Lyndhurst, and that first day in America, I looked out and saw that tree, that squirrel, that in the library. He had no idea, couldn't even imagine that decades later he'd be standing here, speaking in a language he once couldn't read nor speak. I know you're all very grateful that I'm able to speak English now. Yes, that's right. But he's being honored for his work in the very field that first opened his world, that first welcomed him into this country. That's the promise of this country. That's the promise of our heritage. To come here with hope, to work with humility, and to give back gratitude. So thank you for honoring that story, but even more, thank you for honoring the countless stories of immigrants like you. When we celebrate heritage, we celebrate courage, we celebrate compassion and community, and the power of insult, the dream. Grazie mille, thank you.
And I'll turn it over to Matt right now.
Yes, thank you, Director, and congratulations to all the honorees. Lou and I have been. Lou and I have been, we've had a couple conversations about how impressive all of the honorees have been in our various Heritage Month celebrations throughout the year, and the Italians certainly lived up to the bar set by the other groups, demonstrating just the rich ethnic diversity in Passaic County. Before I move on to my second item, Director, I do want to recognize some people in the room. We have two Camp Hope commissioners here with us, Karen Sisko and Dan Jerkovic. Thank you both for coming. Karen, as a lot of you know, was our longtime executive director here at Camp Hope, and a lot of what we're going to see in this presentation is built on the foundation of her long storied career with Passaic County. So thank you, Karen, for your work. We have Passaic County Improvement Authority Commissioner Mike Romaglia here with us. Mike, also. And our Surrogate Court Judge, Zoila Casanova. Thank you for making her up here. Next, I'm going to call up Carrie Klug, our Recreation Division Director, to give us a little look into Camp Hope, where we are today. So, Carrie.
Thank you, Matt. I also want to thank Karen. I'd like to say Karen kind of built the car. Brittany and I were just lucky enough to drive it. She set the table for everything that you're about to see here today. Without Karen, a lot of what you're about to see would have never happened. I also want to point out, unfortunately, in terms of I love it, because she doesn't want to. But this is Brittany Rothblatt. She will reference her a lot in my presentation. Brittany runs our senior programs, our summer camps, and our aquatics programs.
Nice.
Brittany's a So I want to start with a little bit of the history quickly, just so people understand where Camp Hope got its start. In 1936, Camp Hope was initially developed by the Civilian Conservation Board as part of FDR deal to house workers working at the Newark Water Works, which is in Newfoundland right down the road from here. In 1938, 2 years later, after the war was complete, Passaic County Freeholder, our commissioners, Ernest Scheidman, pushed for Passaic County to turn the site into a children's summer recreation camp for the undernourished and underprivileged children of Passaic County. And the first season of Camp Hope provided 837 underprivileged children from Passaic County a chance to explore the outdoors and interact with others that are own age. And I'm extremely proud to say that that legacy continues. Every summer, Brittany reaches out to Passaic County summer camps to offer a free summer camp experience to the underprivileged youth of Passaic County. Everything from the Paterson Boys and Girls Club, churches from Passaic County. And what I love most about it is that word free. Brittany, myself, Camp Hope, Passaic County gets $0, not a single penny from any group that comes here. And Brittany put together a really robust, exciting program. They may start with basketball in the morning, this is brass, of course, the beautiful pool and spray park, lunch served by our dining hall. She's really does a fantastic job putting together a program for all the kids who come here. This is some other youth programs we have here at Camp Hope. On the right, you'll see that's our park ranger, Tim Miner. He's a retired elementary school teacher. little bit morbid, it's called Skins and Skulls. But he teaches kids about the adaptations that animals see in our environment. So they'll introduce them to the skulls and why are these teeth not sharp? Why are they more for grinding? Teach them about the different adaptations on these animals. Program in the bottom left, it's great that Luke is here. This was a partnership with the West Milford Library called My First Hike and Read. So we had Pam from the West Milford Library had a story called Busy Tree. And then one of our park rangers let our students, let our kids on a hike throughout this trail here, teaching them what they learned after they read Busy Tree. This is coming up if you want to bring your children to our program. This is our fifth or sixth annual Children's Winter Wonderland. You'll see right here, this is Joe Lee sings Christmas and holiday songs for the kids. Our dining hall staff makes cookies that the kids can decorate, and we have an environmental education group called the Kairos, who teach them. They also read a story with Santa about winter birds that survive here. They don't travel. And they make bird feeders for the winter birds that are here. And we have Santa, which I will tell you, since you're all adults, is usually one of the safety sheriff's officers. Don't tell them. World Bicycle Day, we partner with Avenues in Motion here every year for a free learn how to ride your bike event. Extremely successful event. We usually have about a 95% success rate of teaching kids from 6 to 16 how to ride a bike for the first time. Brittany put together this program called Kids Grab and Go Activity. She puts together 50 packets of arts and crafts projects, puzzles, learning games, and little bags, and the kids get to take them home. Some more events. Movie nights. Every summer we host outdoor movie nights in all of our parks. Those average over 150 people this year. I didn't get a picture of the crowd, unfortunately, but we watched Despicable Me 4 up here at Camp Hope. A new program started last year called Fireside Fridays, which are educational programs around the fire pit here at Camp Hope. We've had meditation classes, yoga classes, environmental education. This is one of our park rangers, Scott, who led a discussion about Bigfoot and the mystique of Bigfoot and the Jersey Devil. He's also led night hikes and marshmallow nights and things like that. This is a program I'm really proud of. I work with the Department of Human Services. It's our Passaic County Youth Leadership Retreat. We're going into our 6th annual leadership retreat. Any Passaic County high school student is able to apply for this free program. Free to apply, free to attend. They spend 4 days here with us with leaders from around New Jersey and New York, teaching at local universities, teaching them leadership skills, communication skills, so they can either step into college successful or go back to their communities and use what they learned. Proud to say that one last year won the New Jersey Recreation and Park Association Award for Best Educational Program in the state of New Jersey. Cooking classes, we have one as you'll experience a little bit. We have our awesome dining hall staff here. Here's Chris Malone, our food service supervisor. He thinks that he has a picture up there, but give a round of applause for Chris Malone. He's led a bunch of cooking classes that with pairs and partners. We taught them how to make their own pizza, how to make their own mozzarella. Last week we started a program that we got in the Department of Community Affairs. We got a grant program for it's called the Recreational Opportunities for Individuals with Disabilities. Teaching them cooking classes on how to cook independently and prepare food independently. Last week was our first class. We're going to do this on Monday. Senior programs. Brittany leads a bunch of lectures, seminars, and classes here. Some of them are as simple as senior citizens can sign up to get technology, one-on-one technology education from Brittany. But we also have, say, the Sheriff's Department down here teaching them about traffic safety and driving away. And I believe this was, we had a program teaching about creating wills. And this note also, let's hear for a second for that. Senior groups, any senior group in Passaic County as well when it comes to spend the day with us up here for a very, very small fee. They get breakfast, they get lunch, they get bingo, they get entertainment, they get games, they get to walk around. Breakfast Club is a program that we launched as well. Every Thursday morning, any citizen in Passaic County gets to join us for breakfast. trying to combat senior loneliness, maybe they've lost some of their lives. They get to come here and spend the day working our dining hall staff for a low price of $7. And food and film, twice a month, we're puts together a food and film program where they'll watch a movie and get a meal based on that movie. So she watched Splash a couple months ago and was suspicious. I think the second movie is Ghostbusters, right? What's the name? Sign?
If we're doing like an Oktoberfest meal, so it's Jägerschnitzels.
Oh, that's perfect. Senior Social is another really successful group of programs we're going to put together every holiday. We're going to put together different senior socials that are open to anyone in the Passaic County community for a small fee. Here we have St. Patrick's Day, Valentine's Day. Our biggest senior social is Senior Soiree, which is a inside a luau. And here we are, some of our seniors sitting on Christmas days. Permit opportunities. So this is something we really want to make sure we spread the word about. Most of the locations you see here at Camp Oak are reservable by any citizen who wants to have an event. This dining hall, we've hosted the West Milford football team here. West Milford Family Success Center had a senior prom here. So if any tricky trees, we have tricky trees in here. So if you ever want to have an event like that. The picnic pavilion up here in this corner, also rentable by anyone who wants to rent it. The commissioners host the Veterans Appreciation Barbecue over there. It holds about 150 to 200 people. Basketball court, if you want to have clinics or practice for games. Softball field, the same thing. Cabins, we have 3 cabins that are air conditioned with hot water showers and are handicap accessible. They hold about 25 people and only $85 a night. And pickleball courts, which are only open about 3 or so years ago. And our pool and spray park is also reserved for picnic parties. And this is just one quick picture of someone hosted a company picnic here. Our cabins are often used by family reunions, Girl Scout troops, and Boy Scout troops. This is the newest addition to Camp Oak, the Terry Olivo Playground, which is funded by a grant from Governor Murphy. You'll see some of our Camp Oak commissioners who have a governing body called the Camp Oak Commission, who we meet with once a month to talk about all the great things that we have going on here. You'll see some of our friendly commissioner faces in there. Dining hall services, they don't only provide meals here, they provide meals at other events throughout the county. They provide meals for the senior picnic this year, they do that every year. Veteran service barbecue, all types of things. Aquatics. Camp Oak Pool and Spray Park is open from Memorial Day to Labor Day. It's open to the public. We have day passes that you can get from the Passaic County Rec as low as $5 per person, which is really affordable. This year, almost every single day was sold out really quickly, within 2 hours. We host a dog pool party. It's our last event of the year every summer. Because no one wants to swim around with a lot of dog hair. So we close the pool after this, but as you can see, the pool goes to the dogs. Coming soon, we're not too far away, only a few years away from Camp Oak's 90th anniversary, and in 2038, we're looking down on having Camp Oak's 100th anniversary year. Wow. But the most important thing, I think there's a misconception that Camp Oak is not open to the public. When I got this job in 2019, mother-in-law lived here for 30 years, she's like, "You're not allowed to go there." I said, "No, please, you can come here." Camp Oak is open to the public, sunrise to sunset, 7 days a week, just like any of our parks. We were only closed on Thanksgiving and Christmas, right now. Parks only closed 2 days a year. So please come visit us. Contact myself or Brittany. There's Brittany's contact information if anybody wants to join any of her programs or any programs that I offer up here. Please reach out to us. And then join us here. If you want to get a permit request to have your next family reunion here, basketball game, softball game, whatever you want to do, sign up for a permit request. And down here is our event registration website where you'll find all of our events that you can sign up for local events.
Good job.
Thank you, Carrie, for your great job, and thank you to our Parks Director, Daryl Sparta. We've invested a lot, and that started under Mr. DeNova's leadership of expanding our recreational offerings in the Passaic County Park System, and Camp Hope is a prime example of that. So with that, Director, that concludes my report.
Thank you, Matt.
Moving on to, motion to suspend the regular order of business.
So moved.
Moved by DeBoer.
Second.
Second by Bartlett. Roll call.
County Commissioners Bartlett.
Yes.
Cruz.
Yes.
DeVore.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Deputy Director Lazare.
Yes.
Director Lapore.
Yes. Take a motion to open a public hearing on guarantee ordinance 2025-07.
Move it.
Moved by Lazare. Second by Bartlett. Roll call.
County Commissioners Bartlett.
Yes.
Cruz.
Yes. Yes.
DeVore.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Deputy Director Lazare.
Yes.
Director Lapore.
Yes. Does anyone present desire to be heard on guarantee ordinance 2025-07? Please step to the microphone. Okay.
Seeing no one's public portion, I move to close it.
Second.
Motion made by Duffy,
Seconded by Cruz.
second by Cruz.
County Commissioners Bartlett.
Yes.
Cruz. Cruz.
Yes. Yes.
DeVore.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Deputy Director Lazare.
Yes.
Director Lapore.
Yes. I find it interesting that Duffy made the motion, seeing no one.
And Cruz seconded.
I take a motion to adopt guarantee ordinance.
Revenue bonds, Little Falls Board of Education Project, Series 2025, issued by the Passaic County Improvement Authority.
I'll take a motion
So
to,
moved.
Second.
motion made by Cruz, second by DeVore. Roll call.
County Commissioners Bartlett.
Yes.
Cruz.
Yes.
DeVore.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Deputy Director Lazare.
Yes.
Director Lapore.
Yes, before we move on, I just want to thank Little Falls. They did a nice job putting out an information packet involving what they're going to do with this money. It was very informative, and I think the people of, the folks from Little Falls will be very appreciative. Take a motion to resume the regular order of business.
So moved.
Moved by Lazarus,
Second.
by DeVore. Roll call.
County Commissioners Bartlett.
Yes.
Cruz. DeVore.
Yes.
Deputy Director, Duffy.
Yes.
Deputy Director Lazare.
Yes.
Director Lapore.
Yes. Commissioner reports, do we have any?
Through you, Director, just a reminder to everyone that
Director, I don't have a full report, but if I may, just for a moment.
Okay.
I just wanted to commend the work that Carrie all spoke about regarding the recreation. One of the programs in particular that he mentioned is near to my heart, the youth service, youth leadership retreat. As you know, these young people come to us and, we teach them some vital skills to help them improve their quality of life as they move forward. And this year's group in particular was very special. They really bonded spiritually and emotionally, and so I just want to commend those young people for opening up their hearts and their minds and allowing our county professionals to give them a different perspective on life. And so I just want to commend Carrie and the entire team on that program, and look forward to future programs. So thank you. That's all.
And Commissioner, we're going to honor them at the November 17th board meeting also. So those
Great. Great job. Thank you. That's all I got, Director.
Thank you, Commissioner Bartlett.
Thank you, Director. In New Jersey, every year is an election year, and 2025 is no different. Tomorrow is 20 days before the general election, which means tomorrow is your deadline to register to vote. If you're not quite 18 yet, but you will be by the 4th of November, you can register now and vote in this year's general election. But regardless, if you have questions about your vote by mail, first, yes, vote it. Second of all, there's a drop box at every municipal building in the county, as well as a couple of other locations across Passaic County where you can drop it, or you can drop it in the mail. Early voting starts October 25th. Election day is November 4th. If you have any questions about your registration, visit vote.nj.gov. And if there's anything I didn't think of and we should mention and talk about voting rights, reach out to our county clerk, Danielle Ireland Imhoff, or to me, and we'll get the word out. And be sure to let everyone know that election 2025 is as important as all the other ones, and be sure to go out and make your voice heard.
Thank you. Any other commissioner? Okay, moving on to communications. We have none. Take a motion to open the public portion of the meeting.
Move it.
Made by Lazara,
Second.
second by DeVore. Roll call.
County Commissioners Bartlett.
Yes.
Cruz. Commissioner Cruz.
Yes.
DeVore.
Yes.
Duffy.
Yes.
Deputy Director Lazara.
Yes.
Director Lapore.
Yes. Anyone from the public wants to speak, please step forward to the microphone, state your name and your address, and understand that anything that you say will be a matter of public record. And you have 3 minutes.
And actually, we're gonna put the podium.
And we're going to move the podium right in front
The
of
speaker, right there. So,
Maybe not the podium, but the mic.
right. Sure.
So good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
County Commissioners. My name is Barbara Martinez. I've advocated and mentored in Paterson since 2009. I was raised in Paterson, attended Paterson Public Schools, and served the community directly. I've administered reentry services in the Passaic County Jail and stretched a county housing grant to serve 15 to 20 clients when the requirement was only to serve 4. A testament to commitment to public service. I come tonight to report serious systemic failures at the Passaic County Board of Social Services. I've copied you all on emails I've sent to the Passaic County Social Services raising these issues. I requested a meeting with you. I have received no response or intervention that I'm aware of. I have not get my email or mail. The Passaic County Board of Social Services has reluctantly engaged with me as an advocate, even when clients authorize me as a representative. Most recent, my private business documents have been requested before my client's rights to advocacy will be honored. I know of no New Jersey statute, and if there is one, I will be advising of that tonight, that compels a third-party advocate to surrender their private business records in order to receive client-authorized information. Such a demand appears arbitrary, selective, and a clear violation of client rights. One client who is here today received a phone call from the Passaic County Board of Social Services asking why she wanted me to advocate for her. This is unacceptable. It functions as a scare or intimidation tactic and violates her right to choice of representation. The Passaic County Board of Social Services issues denial or termination notices untimely. Many clients say they never received the mail advising as such, and notices are often handed out at the office after they inquire. The hearing deadline normally passes at that point. This practice denies them due process. Right now, a Med 1 client, again, who's present over here today, is scheduled for eviction court on October 28th. Because the Passaic County Board of Social Service failed to pay 2 months of her rent, September and October, she's on TRA. She was certified in August, continues to receive her cash and food benefits. There has been no notice sent advising her that her TRA payments will not be made. She faces homelessness because of agency inaction. As you know, every applicant or recipient adversely affected by the Passaic County Board of Social Service action is entitled to a fair hearing and must receive timely notice, not have notice handed to them after their appeal rights have passed, explaining to them how to request it. Also, an applicant or recipient may be assisted by a relative, friend, or spokesperson, which includes third-party advocates. Commission, these are not isolated incidents. I have others to share, including my own personal involving my son. This issue presented reveals how the Passaic County Board of Social Services wields selective power, denying access, intimidating clients, withholding process, and refusing your oversight. I'm respectfully urging you to demand full transparency from the Passaic County Board of Social Services, require them to honor clients' choice of advocate without undue burdens, enforce the timely issuance of notices so clients can properly request their hearings, investigate why Passaic County Board of Social Services is selectively demanding private business documents from client-authorized third-party advocates, such as myself, which has no legal basis, okay, and prohibit that purpose. Investigate and demand immediate response regarding the case you all have previously and more recently been copied on. Client has a court date again of 10/28, has requested an authorized third-party advocacy from my agency, and to date, no response has been received as to why client's rent for September and October has not been paid. Also, no response has been received from the Passaic County Board of Social Services Executive Director, Teresa Coleman, or the Passaic County Legal Counsel, Downey Cruz, as to why my private business documents were requested before they can respond regarding my client's September and October rent. The client has authorized Passaic County Board of Social Services to discuss the case with my agency, both in the past and presently. In closing, Passaic County deserves a Passaic County Board of Social Service system that is consistent, fair, and accountable. I respectfully ask for your immediate oversight and intervention on the concerns presented today. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public? Take a motion to close the public portion.
How you doing?
Good.
My name, as you guys just heard from Barbara Martinez, after me, my wife, since 2009, we've been advocating for individuals in the city of Paterson. And I think it's an injustice to just, not just to our agency, because I work with Rodney.
I just need your name for the record.
Teddy Martinez. Let me give you history quick. My name is Teddy Martinez from Passaic. I'm also the community liaison for the Attorney General office, appointed by Attorney Matt Bennett. I work closely with the Passaic Police Department, and I have a nonprofit, which is Project We Connect. We've been 501c3 since 2009. We've done tons of services in the community. And for her to even, for anyone to even ask for these names right here as individuals that we could have potentially brought up. I could have filled this room with individuals who have cases. These papers right here are complaints from the Board of Social Service. And so, what I try to do, instead of going to training or taking the I try to reach out to, I got to give Rodney, Orlando, Mike, they've been good at, directing us and giving us guidance and, however, we need to take it a step further because it's nothing's changing. Homelessness has increased by 85% in the city of Paterson. When you go and leave here, as Lucas stated, that this is supposed to be a land of opportunity. The individuals that's facing home, they should have the same opportunity that because when all of us leave there, we're going to go to a nice warm house. We're not going to have to worry about TRA calling us, harassing us about why we didn't turn, and it's a failure of their part. As Barbara stated, we went through our son. I evicted my own son out of the apartment because he didn't comply. So that's how serious that our agency works with the community, because he was in the wrong, even though it's something we didn't ask him favors. We work with several landlords in the city she has a program called TAX. It's Tenant Assistance Program Services. And that's how we got these names. We get, my inbox is full, 10, 15 people with the same complaint. Everybody's telling the same story. They didn't get the mail. They're getting now granted. Some people, you gotta look at them like, wait a minute, you got the mail. You just filed them too. But some people, they really didn't get the mail because this is like a 6-month study. So we encourage you guys to really intervene because Stacy is out of control. Ms. Will is definitely out of control, and she needs to be some accountability. Because one thing I will do, and this is not a threat, but I think Biden know how, I will bring the entire city of Paterson here, every single meeting, to every meeting, until we get some results, and then we'll take the trend. But I don't have to go that far, because I truly believe that we vote for you guys, and you guys have been doing a great job. As she stated, we work with the county, in the Passaic County Jail, and the sheriff, Bernie, we did an excellent job. We never had a problem. We actually live, so you know, I'm close out on this part, right? We talk about how serious this is, right? I just recently had surgery, like a couple of days ago, where my toe was amputated. But it's important for me to be here today to advocate for these individuals because it's the wintertime is coming. And these are not people that's out on the street. You know, we know there's mental health illness, we know drugs, we know all that. We know that we have those people. But this young lady is not that people, those people. We just want to say to them to do what's right and stop being selective on who they help and who they don't help. Who they put in apartments and who they put in shelters or who they put in the YMCA or who they say decide they're not going to help. In closing, we also live in Burlington County. We own property here in Passaic, but we live in Burlington, and we drive up every single day to help the people in the city of Passaic. That's our dedication to the city of Passaic. So we encourage you, I strongly encourage you guys to look into it, and we requesting a meeting on record with the county commissioners, so we can just discuss it more in detail, and we can provide future documents of the malfunctions in the city. And the one thing I want to say is, this is my last thing, I don't say last thing, right? And the thing about it is that, what's sad about the Passaic population is that some people are so afraid to come and talk to you guys or even advocate for themselves because they fear retaliation. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. That's sad because again, every single person in this room, you go home at night, step in a warm home, and they out in the streets, but they got to worry about losing an apartment because someone failed to do their job in the Board of Social Service. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else from the public wishing to be heard? Okay, I'll take a motion to close.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by DeVore, second by Bartlett. Roll call.
County Commissioners Bartlett?
Yes.
Cruz? DeVore?
Yes.
Duffy?
Yes.
Deputy Director Lazare?
Yes.
Director Lapore?
Yes.
Ms. Martinez, was it Mr. Martinez or Mr.?
This is my sister.
That's your sister. Oh, so thank you both for coming up. Oh, shoot. Thank you both for coming up. I'll get your contact information and we can set something up for, thank you.
Okay. Consent agenda? Okay. There's no need for executive session? No late start? Yeah. Okay, county council informed me I have to pull 21 because it's a duplicate, but we have to still do it the right way. So I'll take a motion on the consent agenda 01 to 020 and 022 to 063.
So moved.
Motion made by DeVore,
Second.
second by Bartlett. Roll call.
County Commissioners Bartlett?
Yes.
Cruz?
Yes.
DeVore?
Yes.
Duffy?
Yes.
Deputy Director Lazare?
Yes.
Director Lapore?
Yes. New business, I need a motion for personnel.
Move the personnel.
Motion made by Bartlett,
Second.
second by DeVore. Roll call.
County Commissioners Bartlett?
Yes.
Cruz?
Yes.
DeVore?
Yes.
Duffy?
Yes.
Deputy Director Lazare?
Yes.
Director Lapore?
Yes. Need a motion for bills.
Move the bills.
I'll move the bills.
Second.
Motion made by Cruz, second by Bartlett. Roll call.
County Commissioners Bartlett?
Yes.
Cruz?
Yes.
DeVore?
Yes.
Duffy?
Yes.
Deputy Director Lazare? Director Lapore?
Yes, before I call for an adjournment, I just want to take this opportunity to thank everyone for participating in our Italian American Heritage Month celebration. I want to thank again and honor and congratulate all the honorees. I also want to thank, yes, of course, what a time doesn't talk about food. I want to thank Chris Malone, our county chef back there, chef extraordinaire. And I'm inviting everyone for refreshments and food. Take a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
Motion made by DeVore, second by Lazara. Roll call?
County Commissioners Bartlett?
Yes.
Cruz? DeVore?
Yes.
Duffy? Deputy Director Lazare?
Yes.
Director Lapore?
Yes. Terry, I'm going to eat your slice.
Yes, help yourself.
All right. Thank you, guys. Thank
All
you
right.
very much. All right.